Have you ever disliked someone so much you wish that you could change their ways to fit your own? Well, Donald Trump is one of those people for me. Not only do I dislike his immigration policy, his foreign policy, and his gun control policy, I just don't like his overall personality. Donald Trump's immigration policy offers a 12-year path to citizenship for 1.8 million immigrants who have come to the United States illegally as children. The policy Donald Trump would put in place would replace Barack Obama's Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. Trump's program, named Put America First, seeks to protect American workers and industries. The Supreme Court allowed the Trump administration to implement its travel ban on December 4th, 2017. Trump issued restrictions on 8 countries, including Chad, Iran, Libya, North Korea, Somalia, Syria, Venezuela, and Yemen. It would cost around $60 billion to deport 750,000 immigrants. The 750,000 who would be deported contribute $28 billion a year to the economy. The workers who compete directly with immigrants that are native-born are hurt the worst. Also, immigrants living in the United States illegally cost the country less than the ones who are actually legal. And Trump's underscored that his foreign policy would define by America's First, which conjured the discredited 1930s opposition to intervene against the fascism of the United States retreats from its long-standing global leadership. Trump vowed to renegotiate or break range of international pacts. He eventually withdrew the United States from the Trans-Pacific Partnership multi-nation agreement with Iran to prevent its construction of nuclear weapons. The torture of terrorists, despite federal and international laws against it, Trump has expressed his support for it. He has also called a tougher stance against China to keep with its protectionist trade stance. A defining aspect of Trump's presidency promised to be his affinity for President Vladimir Putin of Russia, whose relations with the United States and Western allies were strained by Russia's annexation of Crimea, support for pro-Moscow separatists in Ukraine, and alleged war crimes in Syria. After a meeting with the NRA, officials and Vice President Mike Pence in the Oval Office, President Trump retreated from his surprising support a day earlier for gun control measures. Chris Cox met with Trump and Pence, said that they all want safe school and mental health reforms to keep guns away from the dangerous people. The White House press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, declined to provide any and all information regarding the previously unannounced meeting. During that meeting, Trump had called for comprehensive legislation that would, among other things, expand background checks to firearms purchased at gun shows and on the internet. That measure favored by Democrats, but anathema to the NRA. In conclusion, I believe that Trump is not fit enough to be the President of the United States. I think that without the outcomes of his policies that he has put into place, and many times he has went from full support to showing no support at all. And that shows that he's not able to make a decision and keep to it. Overall, Trump is many things, but I do not believe that being a good president is one of them.